know, making some jokes to me. But I passed the contact to my manager, and it was reality. It wasn't a dream. And so after a few months, I flew to Australia in Sydney, and that's where everything began. This beautiful journey. I can easily say that it's been probably one of the most beautiful experiences I've done in my life, because as you can imagine, I was born in a family where, let's say, show business, it's something theoretically, it's an everyday thing, no? But movie industry is, I mean, to me, gave me something that it's really new compared to music, even if that's my main passion. And here I am. I had the pleasure to be in this beautiful project, in a little part, acting in a little part, and most of all, also singing for the music of the movie. And when I remember when I first heard the music of the movie, written by Tom Wolkenberg, I said, wow, I mean, the project is amazing, and I'm sure that plus this beautiful music, the combination of the two elements will be really incredible. First experience, and as you can imagine, the first experience of our life, most of the time we're, scary, afraid of what we're doing, and even because we don't know what we're expecting, basically. And but at a certain point, I thought maybe I just really have to enjoy the moment, the experience, and not think of 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 of, of all the people that will be around me, because as you said, Oscar winners and so many great artists and talents. So I said I just have to focus on my role and try to do my best, and enjoy it. The experience was amazing, but one of the beautiful parts and aspects of this experience were the people that were working around this project. Everyone really was so nice, so nice. There was an incredible respect between each other, and even if you were no one in the middle of a group of incredible talents, they were always, spending the right words to you, giving you the right encouragements. And so, I mean, the atmosphere was really positive. Once again, it was my first experience, so the only thing I had anticipated, of course, was the script. So I tried to, I read many times the script, even because it was the only way to really get into the story. And yeah, so I think the best thing, as always, is to know the thing is as much as you can. So if you really know the story, you really try to get into also the psychology of the characters. This is I think the most smart thing you can do, in a first step, let's say. Then of course, when I went to Australia, we had weeks of training together with Nico, that is the person that is next to George and prepares all the actors. And he's been the main, one of the, let's say, of the most important person next to me, because he prepared me before going to Australia, and also when I was there in person, doing some sessions together. And yes, he's the man that really changed everything for me. It was, compared to every other travel I did in my life, this one was a bit more fragile, let's say, because of course, we were coming from a year and a half of, let's say, no work, kind of, not traveling. And so that was my big travel after COVID, and things for everyone changed. The way the approach to people, the way all the logistic and traveling was much, let's say, tougher. So there was a different atmosphere, and we had to do, when we reached Australia, Sydney, we had to do a couple of weeks closed in a hotel room for quarantine. And and that's been the toughest, no? Because being in a room for 14 days with no human contact, it wasn't easy. But then I have to say that from the 15th day, it was truly an incredible experience, because then you start meeting all the people from of the movie, and yes, it was really incredible.